Hi, yesterday I tried for the first time my little drawing with coffee. The video I'm going to share later on. It was a little bit of a tricky one because I didn't get the different tones of coffee right. And a very important thing that I've learned after my first trial is that you need to have really good paper that can take in all the water. Otherwise, you spend hours waiting for it to dry using the dryer. So from this time, because of all the takeaways, in a summary, we need a hairdryer to dry the paper so it speeds up the process. We need to have a clear plan which areas of your drawing you want to have a little bit darker or a little bit lighter. That's the second takeaway. The third very important one, whites we need to reserve. And that's a crucial one, especially when we're doing pets or pieces that we know we want to have white. Once you start drawing with your coffee, you will not be able to get the white back, even if you use some kind of like white watercolor charcoal, something like that you can get really affordable in Tiger or any of those handcraft shops. So that's the third takeaway. And just really have a lot of patience and do it really slowly. The more brushes you have with different thickness and different sizes, the better. So let's give it another try. And in this instance, I thought I wanted to do a little surprise for a friend of mine. I'm going to draw her dog. So yeah, let's see how it goes. What you can do when you're drawing your dog in this instance is to ensure that you already mark the bits that you really want to be saving. So in this case, you know, the eye is going to be here, and I know above the eye, this here, I want to have a little bit darker. So I can create this little like rounded, very softly pencil shapes. So I remember which parts of the drawing I want to have in a darker coffee shade. Okay, we use the one that's a little bit darker, and we do exactly the same. We reserve the bits that we don't want to get darker, and the rest, we go for it. In order to create a little bit of a darker effect around the eyes, I recommend you to use one of these pencils. They tend to be like really sharp and dark. You can try with one of these ones. If not, just use a normal like pen that's black and use it to to go and draw the eyes a little bit darker. It will bring up the whole drawing, and it will help you bring up those parts that you want to emphasize. And in order to give the background a little bit of a different shape, we can put some little patterns with coffee and do little dots like this. It will separate the main drawing and the main part of the drawing, which is the dog, from the background. We do little drops like that through the whole drawing. You'll see how it looks after. It's going to be really cool. We love accidents on drawings because they give our drawing a little bit of personality, but we can use one of these and take off the piece of water if we feel that our dots came together and we didn't want to. Anything we want to correct, we want to take a little bit of the water, and so the color, the pigment, we can use these ones if we want.
And now we need to be very patient and let it dry.
So it has almost dried. I've taken it from the table. I was using the sellotape to ensure that we will have a little frame around it, a white frame. So let's take the sellotape out and see how it looks. Well, I wouldn't say it's my masterpiece, but here we go, my second coffee drawing. It's alright, you need a lot of patience, but I'm gonna tag Natalie and see if she likes how I've done the drawing of her dog. Important is use your espresso machine, do a coffee, split it in different mugs, add water to it, let some of it sink, and it may look really dark from the color from the coffee, but the more intense you leave the espresso, the more different types of brown you will have, and it will just make it nicer and easier for you to do your drawing. I hope you enjoyed the video.